Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be doing a Blackrock Foundry on Mythic for the Iron Hoof Destroyer. Just gonna kinda go through the bosses and show you how to do them. It's definitely a lot more straightforward than the Siege of Orgrimmar guide that I did for how to kill those bosses. There's not that many tricky ones. There's some that are a little, or there's one that's really confusing for some people, but it's not really that big of a deal. So you just make sure you have it set to Mythic, if you're a mount collector that is, or if you're just coming here for transmog and you just want to see how you do the bosses, then more power to you. But we're just going to get straight into the hard one, quote unquote, and he is right down there. And what you have to do is you have to clear both sides. You have to clear this side and that side and kill the bosses in order to go down there. So we will be coming up on the first boss now. Really quick, nothing crazy with this guy here. Obviously Warlords of Draenor came out after Mist of Pandaria, so this is supposed to be harder than Siege of Orgrimmar, but it's really not. As you can see here, you kill them roughly the same, probably a little bit slower, but it's barely noticeable. And that's all there is to Gruul. And next up is Roly Poly. You'll just see. Alright, in time for the Roly Poly boss. The reason I call him Roly Poly is because, as you guys can see, these mobs just roll around and sit around. So you just clear this room, no big deal, and then big roly-poly guy comes out. And you just kill him. Real easy. Nothing tricky about it, you just do damage and he dies. And that's pretty much, they go by wings, so this is one wing, there's 3 wings in total. And the next boss we'll be doing, the one that gives people the most trouble, is Blast Furnace. And so we'll be doing that one next. Alright, so here we go. We're now down here in the Blast Furnace. One thing I'd like to say before we do this is soloable on pretty much all 110s, so long as they're decently geared. If you were geared in Legion, or if you had even just some purples, some blues, doesn't matter, you should be able to do it. Now, you want to kill Foreman Feldspar first. Do not kill the Furnace Engineers yet. You can kill the security guards, you can kill these giant dudes, but do not kill the engineers yet until they're close like that, or they just kill themselves like they did there by hitting me. And so as you guys can see, the engineers drop these bags, and on both sides, on the opposite side, there's one of these as well. Now basically the whole ideal you're going for here is you just sit here and basically you wait, and there you go, more spawn in. So you don't want to kill the engineer yet, and I'll explain why. So if you leave the engineer alive and let him hit you, he'll throw a bomb like that, and then you kill him. Once they throw the bomb, they will basically go back and they'll heal the boss like he just was about to do. He was about to go back and basically repair this mechanical heat regulator right here. So as you can see, it's down to 49% now, and so that's basically what you do. You can kill the engineers right away. I just let them stay alive for a second to give me that extra bomb. If you kill them, then the bag will only have 3, but if you keep them alive like that and they throw a bomb on you, get a 4th. And then you don't want them to repair that, so you kill them, and you continue to click the bag and the bomb, and that's all you do. Down to 13 now, so just one more engineer is all we'll need. Oh, another guy spawned back here, so we'll kill him real quick. And this is pretty much the whole fight for this beginning part here. This is all you're doing. You're You're not going all around the arena, you're only basically killing these guys. And we can kill this guy, or we could bring him with us. We'll just bring him with us, why not? So we'll bring him to the other side here. And he's got a bomb, so here we go, we'll detonate that. And then we'll kill him real quick before he goes to repair the little damage we've done. Now before, what you had to do was you had to mind control a security guard at the upcoming part, but you no longer have to do that because you do so much damage now. You don't even have to worry about that. So that's the really nice thing. You no longer have to actually do this boss as intended. So that's always good. We'll kill this guy. There we go. So this one's down to 44. We should maybe be able to... not quite actually. We will have to wait for 2 more waves of engineers, but that's not really going to take that long. As you guys can see, I have 489,000 health, and it's only hurting me for 205, and I'm healing for 3,000 quite often, so you don't have to worry about dying or getting even the smallest bit of health taken away, really. So yeah, we need 1 more bomb. Now the next part is basically kind of like just a normal boss fight. You're just killing, and that's all you're focusing on. There's no mechanics, there's no trickery, you're just straight DPSing the boss. So there we go, there's the last bomb. And once that's gone off, you just can kill these guys because they're not really doing anything for you. They're just getting in the way. So 4 shamans will come out. You want to kill this one first and get a dot up on that one, because it takes about a second for the shield to pop up on them. And I can just kind of run between them here, as you guys can see, and just kind of hit them a few times and then let them go, and they'll die. And then we come to this guy over here, and he's dead. Once you've killed them, you can just kill this guy if you want. He doesn't do anything, doesn't matter. And then after a few seconds here, this guy becomes killable, and you just kill him. And there you go. There's the fight. It's a big pain in the butt in terms of time. It's definitely the boss that takes the longest. All the other bosses are very straightforward. You just kill them and do damage. But you actually have to do mechanics for that, or else you will never be able to kill the boss. And so next up, we are going to do the easy wing, which starts off with Beast Lord Darmak here. So I'll see you there. Alright, and we are entering Beast Lord Darmak's arena now. Very easy, very simple. You just basically do damage, and that's all. So he's going to jump on one of his animals here, but as he jumps onto him, he will die. And so there you go. There's Beast Lord, nothing crazy about him at all. If you're a 110, then you'll probably have to kill the beast he jumps on, then kill him after, but it just adds time to the run. It's not like he'll kill you at all. He won't do anything to you. And so, yep, next fight is right up here with Operator Thogar. Alright, so we're entering Thogar's arena now. Now, if you're 110, you might have to dodge some trains. These doors will open and a train will come down it, and you just have to stand wherever the train is not, and you'll be totally fine. Especially at 120, you will have no issue. You won't even get to see a train probably. So yeah, you just damage them down, and that's it. Yeah, it's like I said, this is way more straightforward than some of the bosses in Siege of Orgrimmar. Next one is going to be the Iron Maidens right there. And you just drop down here, and you just clear some more trash, and I will be back with you guys once I've cleared the trash. Alright, and so we have now cleared the trash, from this whole area, including the guys in the water down there. Make sure to do that. And so now the bosses will all join down here. So you can kind of just hit them, and I'm going to do the same thing from Siege of Orgrimmar, where I just use this beam, my handy dandy Azurite beam, and that's basically it. There you go. There is the fight. And now from here we go on to the last wing. Alright, so here's Hans and Franz. They do share damage, so you can just do damage to him, and then you can switch over to this one and do some damage to him, and they will go down very, very quickly. And there you go. They even die together. And we are almost done actually. This is much quicker than Siege of Orgrimmar. The next boss is right down here. You don't have to clear this trash at all. You can just jump on these boxes right here and just jump all the way across. If you pull trash, doesn't matter, obviously you just kill it, no big deal, whatever, who cares. But the next boss is right there. And so it's a lot closer compact than Siege of Orgrimmar. Siege of Orgrimmar, there's a lot of running, a lot of RP, and it's almost the total opposite. This is a very cluster raid. So same deal here, you just kill her very quickly, there you go. And now we are on to the second to last boss for my route. After this boss we do have to run up to Blackhand, but that takes just a couple minutes. So here we go. Just kill him real quick, no problem. And there we go. So basically that's, as you can see, all the X's, everyone is dead other than Blackhand, and he drops the mount. So we will be back. So we'll let this guy finish talking.
I will put you in your place.
Alright, so as a 110 you'll probably drop down, so that's what I'll show you guys, but you can easily kill Blackhand before he even drops down here. That's kind of the way I normally do it, but just for the sake of the video, and if there's anyone wanting to farm on all their characters including 110s, we'll just show it the entire way. So let's not kill him. I hope I don't proc too many abilities. So there we go. We'll break down here now. And I might kill him here actually. Yeah, that's kind of a shame. I just put one bleed on him and it killed him. So what does tend to happen is if you're 110, he would break down to that floor down there. You can see through the grate. But that's the fight, nothing to it. And now we just loot him and we pray the mount is here. And it is not, so we'll be here again next week. Just I won't be recording that one. So yeah, that's basically the raid. Really, it's super straightforward. The only boss that would ever give anyone trouble, from what I would assume, would be the Blast Furnace, just because it's kind of an odd fight. One of a kind. There's not really that many fights I can think of that have mechanics like that. But anyways, thanks for watching guys, and see you next time. Peace.